All right, guys, what's going on? Don, RC911, man. Thanks for joining me today. I finally got a couple minutes to sit down and try to build this car, this Limitless. I bought it last year in December. It's been sitting here the whole time, man. I've walked past it. It's been buried in stuff. I forgot about it. I finally dug it out. I realized I have everything. I have everything to build it. I have the easy run hobby wing setup, 800 kV can. I've got fans. I've got ripple killers. I've got new drive shafts. I've got perfect pass. Yeah, I've got some skid plates for the bottom. I've got everything. It's all here. And every time I got to it, I set this whole table up here 5 days ago. Got everything set up, the cameras, both cameras, all the lighting. And something came up. It was something with my dogs, and it was something at work, and it was something here and something there. I just could not sit down with this thing. But now I have an hour or 2 hours. So let's get busy, man. Let's do something on this car and get it together, man. So I've done 800 kV motor, hobby wing. And that's a big can, as you guys know. You've seen it. That's compared to a tire. I mean, it's pretty damn big. It's a big motor. So we know if you've done these before, you guys have, or if you haven't done these before, with these big motors, we have to switch around. We have to switch around the motor mount. So I do have, that's what I did not say, I do have the motor mount here for it. So we have to take this all apart, get the motor mount switched over to the other side because the can is too big to sit in this way. It will not go, so it does actually have to sit over here in the back. Spin the car. I got to keep remembering to spin around so you guys can see, but yeah, it goes in the back here. So we flop the motor mount to the other side, hook this up. That means we also have to get rid of this battery tray, has to go. And then we'll have to fabricate these battery trays because I think they're both going to go on this side. So they will move back. I'll probably have to chop them, put them back in. But yeah, that's where we're going to start. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Sonny Pruitt. Because I want to okay, we'll get rid of that. Put that bolt right back where it came from. Let's get rid of the center brace completely. Okay, that leaves us some room now, guys, fool around with. The tranny top. I think, can I get this out this way? Yeah. So that's the, leave the old dry shaft here. Let's undo the bottom of this aluminum motor mount, and we may need heat. We may need heat for this. I don't want to strip these out in here. I think they are Loctited in. Yes, they are. They are. Let me get some heat, guys. No point in fooling around with small stuff, right? I don't know exactly how much we need, but hopefully that's enough. Yeah. Crack that one. Yep. Yep. All right. There we go. That's our spool released. And the dry shaft and the motor mount that we don't need. So we will need that spool. That motor mount we do not need. Always save it for another vehicle because I do have a lot of Arrmas. Front drive shaft we will not be needing again. Okay, what's next? Battery tray. Let's get rid of that battery tray. This side. One battery tray, gone. So they give you washers. Now, this motor mount goes in here, so that means the ESC tray must go. That is a must go. And I think we got to cut this and get rid of the ESC tray altogether. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So let's get to that. Okay, so I got to keep that in my mind. All right, guys. So here's where I am. I just went off camera and pulled this all apart. So here's your motor mount that goes in. This was the plastic mount with the old motor mount. The old motor mount was in the front holes. The plastic mount was in the back holes. This motor mount is now no good. This plastic piece that's at the rear has to move to the front. The new motor mount goes to the back position. It has the third hole here. 1, 2, 3. Has the third hole. It does go right here. And then your motor mounts to this. Your spool sits in the center here, and everything will match up and line up. So let's get all that put in. Always with plastic, hand tight later. We'll leave that just mocked up. You know, our spool should sit right inside here. So if we have the can, and the can goes in, yeah, so that spool, the gear we're going to want to place closer to this steel plate here. So we do want to flip this around. Yes, I think that's where it will go. And you can slide your pinion right in, I think. Yes, there it is. So that's a 34-34. I have here also a 39. So we will, I guess it'll be a debate what pinion I'm going to be using. I've been told with this, with these big cans, you're going to want to use a, you're going to want to overdrive the spool. So, okay, well, we're that far, guys. What do we do? Do we mount? Why don't we put in my drive shafts? we go. We could probably put the top on, maybe. So which way do you want your wires facing is another issue. I think mine I'm going to have standing up. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's it for today. We got the motor in. So our next job, I think, is cutting up this ESC tray. The ESC mount's got to come off of here. So we'll do that tomorrow, guys. We'll be cutting the ESC tray, the motor, the ESC tray mount, and the receiver box mount. And that's it. That's it, guys. Okay, till tomorrow, man.